The bet. Everything is spiraling. Every second my paranoia is growing and I don't know how much longer I can keep it all contained. Preventing this mistake, no, betrayal from spilling, pouring over into my life seems impossible. I think I've convinced Molly and Jace to keep their mouths shut and their egos far away from my relationship. I've just spent the last hour playing their games, lying, and strictly not going anywhere near the truth. I just don't get the obsession with her. She's not that pretty. I've said it a million times, but not only is she not that cute, she's also pretentious as hell. Molly won't shut up about Tessa. She hasn't stopped talking about her since she showed up tonight. And now here she sits, her feet dangling off the edge of the dock. Look at you using big words, Jay smiles at Molly. I wouldn't go that far, but she doesn't fit in around here, and that's pretty obvious. He looks at me, then away quickly. He throws something into the water, a bottle. It floats, and I immediately think about what Tessa would say about littering. Molly's phone keeps vibrating in her hand, and each time she reads whatever's on her screen, I get more and more impatient. Enough about her. I look over at Jace, who's wearing the vest of his work uniform. Are you working today? He shakes his head, then looks at Molly. Nah, I was going to pick up some hours this afternoon, but I'm going to clock out. You guys hungry? Molly jumps up from the wooden dock. Always. Let's go to Blind Bob's. Steph is there. I consider declining and taking my ass back home to Tessa where I belong, but something keeps me from using common sense, and before I know it, the three of us are in my car heading to Blind Bob's. Maybe I'll tell everyone at once, the whole group, killing 2 birds with 1 stone and all that, and see what I have to do to keep them from ruining my entire life. I fucking hate how much power they have over me, over Tessa, over our life together. Fuck. I should tell them before we go to London, if Tessa agrees to go with me. I'm sure she will, because she won't be able to say no to visiting the old stomping grounds of her literary heroes. Whose car is that? Molly points to Tessa's parked car, and my stomach drops. I stormed off today, being a complete dick, and now Tessa is here with my friends. This could go so terribly, so fucking quickly. I won't let it. Molly says something to Jace that I don't catch, and stupidly I ignore them, focusing on keeping my feet from running into Bob's. When I step inside, the 2 of them are on my heels. I shake the snow from my hair and approach Tessa. I have to get her out of here, and fast. Tessa, I need to talk to you. Right now? Yes, now. I grab a hold of her arm. She pulls away a little. What the hell are you doing here? I ask in a low voice so only she can hear me. I'm trying to control my anger. I know that this isn't her fault, but being rational isn't exactly my strong suit. I came to hang out with Steph. I can tell she's lying by the nervous way she pulls her bottom lip between her teeth. Bullshit. I look over toward the group, and Molly is smiling while staring at Tessa and me. Fuck. You need to go, I tell Tessa, hoping she'll listen to me. Excuse me? Of course she won't leave. You need to go home. Home where? Back to my new dorm, she says, pressing me. My blood runs cold. They've been talking before I got here, clearly. This can't happen, not here, not now. Yep, I told them. I told them that we live together. How could you not? Do you know how stupid that makes me look? I thought we were past you trying to keep me a secret. My chest burns. I swallow my anger down. I try to lie to keep this from exploding in this shitty bar. I am sick of the secrets and deception, Hardin. Every time I think we're doing so great, I can't find any words. Not a single one that makes sense or sets this right. Nothing. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to keep it a secret, I was just waiting. I don't even comprehend the frantic words coming from my lips. I scan the room, trying to gather my thoughts at the same time. My mind is bouncing, creating the worst possible scenario, and all I know is that I need to get Tessa out of here. I can't keep doing this. You know that, don't you? Yeah, I know. God, do I know. I don't want to keep doing this either. I haven't for so long. I just don't know how the hell to fix it. Can we go home and talk about this? Tessa nods and I gesture to the booth where my supposed friends are sitting. I walk toward them. We're going to go, I tell them. Jay smiles and lights me on fire. I know that look. So soon? He says, picking at the tearing scab I've been trying to keep from bleeding out. Yeah, I look at Tessa. We need to go, I tried to tell her with my eyes. Back to your apartment, Steph asks Tessa. Tessa's eyes go wide, and she looks at me. Your what? Molly gapes. Their apartment. They live together, Steph says, pounding the words into Molly. Jace's eyebrows pull together, and I watch the two of them take it in. Well, well, well. Molly taps her nails on the table, her eyes burning into me. That's very interesting. Her lip curls up, and I run my hand through my hair, ripping at the roots, panicking. This is exactly what Molly wants, to have an opening to rip into the little bubble I've tried to keep Tess in. Molly. She lifts a brow, still looking only at me. You're really taking this whole thing a little far, aren't you? I don't know what I'm saying, but my mouth is moving. Molly, I swear to God, if you don't shut the fuck up. What thing? What is he taking too far? Tessa asks, her voice cracking at the end. I swear to God, and I know I haven't talked to him in a long time, but I swear if we can just get out of here, I will tell her everything. I just need her alone, away from here. Tessa, go outside, I tried to convince her. No. What is he taking too far? Tell me, Tessa shouts. She's not going to leave. I know her too well. Wait, you're in on it, aren't you? Molly laughs, licking her lips. I knew it. I told Jace you knew it, but he wouldn't believe me. Hardin, you owe Zed some big bucks for this. Molly gets up from the booth. I can feel everyone's eyes on me, but I only care about Tessa and the way her grey eyes are beginning to water. With a shaky voice, Tessa asks, Knew what? I try once again to remove her from the chaos. This time I reach for her arm, and she jerks away. Molly seems to get a kick out of Tessa standing so close, challenging her. Don't play stupid with me. I know you know. What did he do? Split the money with you? Tessa, I touch her fingers, hoping that I can bring her back to me, but she moves my hand away. Tell me, what is she talking about? Any hope of words coming from my mouth disappears. I try to speak, but I can't. Molly cackles. Oh my God, you really don't know? Oh, this is amazing. Everyone pull up a seat. Molly, don't, Steph pleads. I can't speak. What the fuck is wrong with me? Molly doesn't stop. I knew she wouldn't. You sure you want to know, Princess? Tell me, Tessa demands again. I feel like I'm watching a movie, watching the scene play out in front of me, and even I want my character to move, to grab Tessa and run away, or at least to fucking speak. Nothing comes. I tried to convince myself that this is better, that the sooner Tessa knows how fucked up I actually am, the better. For her. At least I don't have to say it. I don't have to say anything. Yes, I'm a coward, but we all already know that. Molly shatters that last plan of mine. No, I think Hardin should tell her. I second that, Jay says, lifting a beer into the air. Go on, Hardin. Tell her. It wouldn't help anything to use physical violence right now. It wouldn't help anything to knock Jace's teeth out. I keep trying to tell myself that as the world spins around me. Black and red, that's all I can see. And grey, Tessa's eyes, looking at me, begging for answers. I will tell you outside, I say to her. It would be so much worse to tell her in front of everyone, even though they already know. Fuck. This is so fucked. I can see the moment she decides she won't be going anywhere with me. No, you tell me here, in front of them, so you can't lie. I'm sorry, I begin, as if that makes any of this better. Tessa, you have to remember that this was way before I even knew you. Tell me. That night, that second night, the second party you came to, when we played Truth or Dare, and Nate asked if you were a virgin. I don't know where to start, or where to end. I wish she would have just left me before. Out of all the shit I've done, she should have done this so long ago. It would have been so much better for me, for Tessa, instead of this public crucifying of her, of me, of what we have. Had. Go on, Jace harasses me. You said you were, and that gave someone an idea.